now, speaking of Kanye, let's talk about his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, who was out in these streets trying to work a runway over at Paris Fashion Week, was out here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Well, based off of, when I saw this article, I was like, let me go on the social media and try to look up her walk. Because I was like, me telling y'all and trying to describe it is not going to do it. Well, first of all, the way she was walking was like, won't you come over and see me sometime? Oh, like she was giving very much Mae West with the walk or whatever the case was. And it's like, ma'am, are you drunk? But the overall look, it was giving very much Elizabeth Taylor. I guess it would make sense because of the white slip and the jewelry and all other stuff. This girl want to be Elizabeth Taylor so damn bad because she's emulated her in the past before, wearing her clothes, her Marilyn Monroe, burst of outfits at the seam because she had that ginormous ass, Brazilian butt lift. I was going to say a Brazilian BBL, which that is basically what a BBL. So yeah, hold on, y'all, while I pull up this video in case y'all have not seen it. No, that's not where it is. Sometimes I be forgetting how to bring the stuff up. All right, so we have the clip. We're going to come back and we're going to talk. Please hold. Wait, hold on. Let me mute it because I don't know, when it comes down to the music, I don't want to get demonetized. Yeah, so look how she walking. Like, ma'am, are you okay? Let's watch it. I'm going to keep it on the loop. So, yeah. Now, they said while her sister Kendall is an expert at working the runway, Kim's performance left viewers falling over themselves with laughter, saying to Kendall, can you help your sister? As another one said, go, Kim, give us nothing. So I don't understand why she up in here trying to walk like that when it's like, sis, that is not how the girls be walking on the runway unless you were instructed to walk that way on the runway. But yeah, you out here looking a hot ass. I mean, you're a pretty girl. We already know that. But damn, I did not want to close that. It's like, we already know that you're a pretty girl and all that other stuff. But the walk, no. You were literally walking like you just got finished getting pounded by the world's biggest dick. And you just trying to get your bearings. Like, that's what it was giving. So one person wrote, this is how I walk after having 2 margaritas and I'm trying to be inconspicuous when I'm actually intoxicated. 1 margarita, I'm going on hand. 2 margaritas, I'm going to give me some head. 3 margaritas, I'm going to take it in the bud. 4 margaritas, I'm going to take all that nut. I'm trying to think of something. See, I can't rap on the fly. But anyway, another person said she wore like a girl who wet herself. Another person wrote, is she constipated? Another person wrote, beautiful girl, but she looked like she a bored housewife who had too many sherries and coming to answer the door. Sorry. Another person said, me sleepwalking from the potty back to my bed at 4 a.m. These reasons funny. Another person said, walking discreetly to the bathroom after eating Taco Bell. Another person said, if you trying to do sultry, it's really not working out. Well, look, I don't know how that girl be getting dick she be getting, but I guess being pretty is good enough because when we seen that sex tape with her Ray J, Kim do not give me like she's a good damn lay at all. She gives me like, girl, you need some practice. Another person said, I walked out of the sauna like that last weekend. Now, that line is like, if you know, you know. When somebody goes and say, a gay man said that, a homosexual said, I walked out the sauna like that last weekend. So now Kim was one of the stars who was heaped with opprobrium after Balenciaga released a controversial ad campaign involving children in 2023. I was like, opprobrium, what the hell? Like, see, that's why I can't with y'all, because I was trying to use, look how smart we are, but we're throwing these words up in here. I was like, just say what the hell you saying. You couldn't say heat with controversy, because that's basically what I'm assuming the word means. When you said that Kim was behind that whole Balenciaga campaign, then they said some pictures show children holding a teddy bear shaped purses that were dressed in what appeared to be bondage gear. One of the snaps was of a bag on a desk sewn with papers. One of which was a United States Supreme Court ruling involving child pornography. A particularly controversial photo showed a child lying down on the couch next to a coffee table with empty wine glasses and Stella Artois chalices. Well, you know, it just I can't understand adults who will make kids sit around here and do all this. And then she came up with that whole thing to my I'm reevaluating my relationship with the brand and blah 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 so on and so forth. But look, I blame. Should we blame Anna Wintour? Well, no, because I think because of Kunye's influence of letting her infiltrate the fashion space, that's why Kim is where she is, and now she thinks she that girl. Because it was like, yeah, Kunye was looking at you as like you were Amanda Lepore, and he was David LaChapelle, and you were more of a muse to him instead of a wife. So he was trying to dress you all up like you was his little doll, his little sex doll, because that's what you're giving with this whole look. Like, I'm living for the hair. It's giving very much you and Kris Jenner. No shade, got the same kind of hairdo because I seen that haircut with Kris Jenner recently. And Pimp Mama Kris and you got the same hair. And, you know, the body is snatched, the titties is tittying. And, you know, you'll always be a pretty girl. Money well spent, you know, from whoever your surgeon and the person that do your injectables. But with all that being said, girl, you are not a fashion chick. Just sit front row, just watch and observe, take it all in like you that girl, pretend you're Anna Wintour, and leave the fashions, leave the runway work, leave the modeling to the professionals. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story after them roasted gags that she received from them people with her out here walking, looking like Boo the damn fool with that whole. I was like, girl, what are you doing? Because you literally was walking like you just look like you literally took about 30 loads before you came out. And I'm not talking about laundry. Before you came out and worked that runway. So I definitely want to hear from y'all. Let me know what your thoughts are on this story in the comments down below.